First, we got to understand that as entrepreneurs, we're not just building a business, we're building a life. When you go clock into that job, when you're working a job, you feel like your life is centered around that job. Like, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get off this job. My whole life is surrounded by this gig that I'm working. I spend all my time at this job. It's like I'm always here. I'm always at work. My whole life revolves around my job. Well, what do you think happens when you start a business? The only difference is at that job, you're following a system. You're following a protocol that they have made. You're using your skills of multitasking to be a worker and cater to that system instead of your own. You're on that job trading time for money while doing something you probably don't love, which is probably not solving a direct problem that you're passionate about creating solutions for. Meaning that it gives you no real true fulfillment in life. Well, on the other hand, with being an entrepreneur and building your own business, some people go into building a business with a side hustle mentality, which is the wrong thing to do, because you'll never be able to build it into a business or a real company, a stronghold and cornerstone of a real problem-solving service, because you're doing the total opposite. You're creating a system that you embody every day. So therefore, if you have to put in disciplines like I have to get up at 7 a.m. every morning to continue to build my business and make my meetings and get my workout in and be at optimal health and have my cognitive function and focus and concentrative effort on point, so I can be able to create the solutions to the problems that I'm passionate about and service the people that I need to service. So I'm going to do what's needed to do around my business to make that happen and creating my system. You did it when you was working for the job. You set your alarm clock at 7 a.m. You got up at 6. You got up at 6 or 7 or whatever the time was, and you was ready to go to work and punch that clock. The difference with you building your business and building your own system is you're not following a company's system or protocol. You're creating your own. You're not following a company's moral compass, code, employee handbook. You're creating your own. So when you make a decision to build a business, you're not just building a business, you're building a life, because you're embodying what it is, solution that you're creating in your life. You're embodying your business to the core of you. And that's what building a business is about. And that's what being an entrepreneur, that's why being an entrepreneur is a spiritual journey, because you make a decision and a self-fulfilling promise to commit to solving a problem rather than just making revenue. Your business, you're going to become an asset. Your business, if it's solving a good problem, it's going to bring in revenue. The question is, are you going to be able to maintain it, to put back in the business, to continue to solve that problem so it can get you to where you need to get to in life, to continue to solve different high-level problems through divergent thinking, coming up with new innovative methods to solve problems. Within being a business owner, entrepreneur, you can become getting paid for just understanding how to solve problems. With that skill alone, your business and your brand separate, because your business, it will begin to run itself with your team. Then you, as the brand, the face of it, have created a brand script of skill development to where you can go talk about how you built that business and what systems you put in place.